truth does not need to be co-signed. It does not need a co-signing to be
Right.
truth. And so
Right.
that's where you do have to be okay with standing alone
Yeah.
in your truth and on truth, because
Yeah.
it doesn't need somebody to put that stamp of validation and say, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You don't need that. The truth is going to
Right.
be what it's going to be. Um, Talking about the types of lies that people
Yeah.
tell. So like I looked this up, like what are all the different type of lies? We lie so much we need to categorize them. That's how much people lie, right? So like you have, what most people consider the most innocent of lies, right? White lies.
The white lie.
People, they say these little white lies, right? They don't hurt anybody, you just telling people they look good in that outfit when they don't look good in that outfit, or you know
Just
their baby
little.
is so cute. And perhaps maybe not so much, right?
Yeah.
um and then those benign, right, that lies of omission, right, we're not,
Yeah.
it's not, I didn't lie, I just didn't tell the whole story, I didn't give
Right.
you all the information.
Yeah.
Which goes to be more of like a lack of transparency, like,
Yes.
you didn't tell me that for a reason, right?
Right.
And so just leaving out parts of the story. Another type is exaggerations, and just embellishing, and like,
Yeah.
some people just do that, like that.
Yeah.
Kind of goes back to more of an underlying behavior of maybe just seeking validation and having low
Hmm.
self-esteem, so you may
Hmm.
lie or overemphasize details of a story and
Yeah.
exaggerate, but it's still lying. And compulsive lying, right? So we know there may be some people who compulsively lie, like
Yeah.
it's like water, right? It just
Yeah.
flows
They
out.
don't even think about it.
Um, right. It's funny. Another one that was on the list, and we like to say this, a barefaced lie. That's or a bold faced lie, right?
A bold
Like
face
this,
lie.
everybody knows this is a lie. You just bold enough to tell it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and then the final one, pathological lying, right? The pathological
Mm.
liar. Like this is a person who is, they lie so much. They're living in an altered sense of reality. Like they are
Ugh.
in a state of delusion. Like they
Yeah.
just can create a whole fictionalized story about the entire world in which they live. And these are people who are really good at lying. Like they
Yeah.
lie so much that it's impossible for you to detect the people who
Listen.
lie like this proficiently and professionally, right? So you got all these different types of liars all
That's
coexisting in
good.
this world, right? So these are different type of people you may come into contact with, or you may be one of these different type of
Yeah.
people who lie in this way. But ultimately, kind of tying all that back to the point, which we're going and like getting better at telling the truth, is we have to deal with the root of
Yeah.
why people may fall into these types of behavioral patterns of lying. And so let's talk about that. Like, what are some of the reasons why people kind of start down this path? You mentioned one already before, which is fear. But like, what are
Yeah.
some reasons why people start to engage in lying? Really, is just a behavior. It's an outward expression of something. It's kind of hard. Yes, you can lie without saying anything, but mostly it's the behavior, like the intentional act of
Yeah.
telling an untruth.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna give you the umbrella, which I feel like fear falls under, and probably a lot of things fall under. But I'm gonna go back to self preservation, and that might come up a lot, because I think I think at the root of it all, we all naturally want to default to saving ourselves from all hurt, harm, danger, disappointment, whatever. And so, at the risk of whatever, I'd rather be dishonest. So,
Mhm.
in saying that, what am I then choosing? I'm choosing comfort. I'm choosing
Mm.
peace. I'm
Mhm.
choosing the which I, in my opinion, I feel like it's a false kind of like quick and dirty version form of comfort and peace, but I'm
Mhm.
choosing these things over like putting myself out there and having to deal with whatever consequence may come from telling the truth.